Wonderful. So I'm Jessica Plamondon with Royal LePage Atlantic, and I wanted to interview a shining star as far as I'm concerned with social media. My friend Stephanie, we've been running together. We actually met online I was looking for a certain trail, and Stephanie, being the sweetheart that she is, met me on a blind date run and took me to this great trail running out into, what was the name of that park again, Stephanie?
McDonald Sports Park.
McDonald Sports Park, yeah. So I knew that it was a really great run once I got to it, but I just couldn't figure out how to get to the park. So you took a chance and you met up with this crazy lady and we went for a run.
It was perfect. It was wonderful.
Nice. So while we were running, we got to chatting and I learned a little bit more about you, about what it is that you're doing. So thank you for sharing your story on our website and giving the community a chance to get to know you.
Happy to. Thank you so much for thinking of me.
Awesome. So what is it that you do here? What is it that you do for work?
Yeah, so my name is Stephanie McCarville, and I'm an independent rep with a company called Zaya Active. So if you haven't heard of Zaya Active, they are an active lifestyle brand, and they sell women's, men's, and children's clothing. And this is something that I just learned about, in the last year or so. And what really drew me to this company is that their main mission is to help uplift and inspire people to be active and healthy. And this really resonated with me. Just to back up a little bit, a few years ago, I started a business here in Fall River where I was combining physiotherapy and yoga. And unfortunately, due to COVID, that business closed. And it left a bit of a gap for me. I was really looking for continuing on to be an entrepreneur because I really enjoyed that experience. And finding this Zaya Active company checked all the boxes for me.
Awesome. So you were really health and wellness long before, like your entire professional career has been dedicated to health and wellness.
It has been, and it's something, that shows up in my everyday work about promoting the importance of, being active, getting cardio, doing strengthening, and of course, as a yoga teacher, being flexible. So it's really something quite important to me. And in this community of Fall River, we're surrounded by so much beauty. As you mentioned, we have access to all these amazing trails, McDonald Sports Park, Laurie Park, Oakfield, and I was really looking for something, an opportunity, especially during COVID, as our life is completely different, something that I could continue that would help build connection with people and really help support everyone. But in particular, I'm a mother, and it's really important to me to lift up women and inspire women.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's great. So what would you say kind of is the most surprising about your brand here in Fall River?
Well, so this company, as it sounds, is an active lifestyle brand. We sell clothing, high quality clothing, kind of think Lululemon or Lolé, that people can be active in. So of course we have leggings and sports bras and tank tops and sweaters. But what we also have that was kind of surprising to me is more everyday clothing. I don't know about you, but this is kind of what got me into this business. Is I was spending a lot more time at home during COVID, and I was wearing more comfy clothes, joggers and leggings, and realized I needed a little bit of update. And I found this company. And what I love about the brand is it's clothing that can be dressed up. You could wear it to the office. So you could go from office, go to a workout, go back to the office, go pick up your kids, go to the grocery store. So I really find that, it's not just for people who want to sweat and go for a run. It's really for everybody. That's kind of our slogan. Zaya is for everybody and every body. The other thing I love about this company that I was surprised by, because I know some of those other brands don't offer this, is that we offer sizes from 0 to 20. So we really want to support people feeling comfortable in their bodies, no matter their shape and size.
Yeah, that's great. Because I remember when Lululemon first started out, they didn't carry anything bigger than a size 10. And they felt that they didn't want people bigger than a size 10 in their clothes, which was shocking.
It is shocking. And that comes back to that whole idea of being happy and healthy and confident. And while I'm not going to say that, putting on these clothes is going to solve all your problems, I think that when you do put on these clothes and feel how high quality they are and how they fit your body, that does translate into how you show up in the world in terms of your confidence. And I don't know, when I put on these things, I just feel strong and I feel fierce and I feel like I'm being a great role model for my daughter, which is really important to me.
Right on. Well, I love the hoodie that you're wearing right now. That's super cute.
Yes. Thank you. So this is a great example of a sweater that could easily be worn with, a really nice pair of dress pants. It could be worn with a pair of leggings, pair of joggers.
Yeah, totally. I love the detail in the neck. It's fun, Awesome. So, so what would be some of your goals for 2021? I know, like this time last year, I've worked with a few business coaches as well, and everyone kept asking me, what are your goals for 2020? And there was like a big black spot in my brain. Because I'm growing a business. I just hate goal setting, and I hate when people ask me what my goals are. I don't know why. I got really defensive about it, and then for some reason I mean just keep moving forward, and also just maybe breaking it out in quarters or plans. What are your plans for 2021, I guess?
Well, I think like everyone, I'm going to be really excited to see 2020 end and sort of have a fresh start to 2021. So as I mentioned, this brand is actually relatively new. It's only been around for a couple of years. And so I'm really excited to sort of see what's going to happen as we expand and more people learn about our brand. But for me personally, my business goals are to continue to grow my team. This is a great opportunity. I've really enjoyed the flexibility of owning my own business, being able to set my own hours, and just to have something on the side. I do have another part-time job, and I would love to be able to share this with more people, more mothers, more women who are looking for this type of opportunity and experience. Being part of the team that I'm on has been so rewarding. It is primarily women who are strong and here to support each other. And so for my goals for 2021 are really to find people who want this experience and to join our team.
That's great. And so do you think maybe with the spring, summer weather, you'll be doing some yoga classes for the community?
Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me of that, because all of this business is online. And so we have an online catalog where you can view our products. But what was really important to me when I started is I created a Facebook group because I wanted to feel the sense of connection. And what I currently do is offer free, I call them movement classes, but they're essentially yoga classes once a week. But I would love for that. I would love to be able to do some live stuff if COVID ever goes away and we get our vaccines and we can come back together and meet as a community. I think the idea of doing some outdoor yoga classes in one of our beautiful parks nearby here in Fall River is definitely on my list. As you said, I'm also a runner, and I would love to look at maybe a running or a walking group here in Fall River in the summer months. So yeah.
Well, I know a few runners, and I also know, I think the two really complement each other, yoga and running. I did a lot of running last year, 2019, and I didn't do enough stretching. And so this year I'm really focusing more on stretching and stretching it out and just feeling really good. I think self-care has been a really popular term in 2020. And I feel like that is something that I would like to carry into 2021 is a little more self-care, those yoga classes. And, I'm connecting with so many friends on Zoom, which is great but there's that travel time, but I'm missing those kind of those connections where we got to go for runs and we got to go do yoga. I'm missing that. So I'm looking forward to those vaccines for sure. I'm also looking forward to getting back out with some friends.
I agree. I love that. I love that idea of the run in the stretch, and then maybe a coffee at one of the local cafes in Fall River. That sounds like a perfect plan.
That sounds great. Good Day Cafe. I know that their coffee and their food is just fantastic as well.
It's amazing there. Yes.
Awesome. Right on. Okay, my dear. Well, thank you so much for this chat. I look forward to those days, those sunny days, and we get to go for a run and yoga stretches.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Jessica.
All right. Thanks, Stephanie.